everybody. So I was tagged by my friend Emma Bennett to do this video. So she created this video called "This is my book" tag. So there are 12 questions to answer all about my book, and feel free to do it if you want to. So I will be answering the 12 questions that she made. So thank you, Emma, for tagging me in today's video. But yeah, I thought I would read you the back of the book first so you kind of know what I'm talking about before I answer the questions. So here's the back of the book. It's 1945 in Yorkshire, England. Sarah Clark, a former World War II nurse, goes to live with her sick Uncle Charles and young cousin in the country. Plagued with nightmares, Sarah hopes that Blackwood Manor will be a fresh and happy start for her after the horrors of the war. Soon, terrifying things start to happen in the house and grounds of the manor. Sarah does her best to protect her young cousin William from the dark past that haunts Blackwood Manor. Sarah realizes too late that she cannot save everyone. So that is the plot summary to Blackwood. Question number 1. What's the title of your book? So my book is called Blackwood. So this is the cover, kind of shiny. But also I had a formatter and she made these headers for the chapters, individually made these roses, which is really cool. And you can see it on the edges, as well as the page breaks, these roses. And the roses go with the story as well. So I really love that. It looks so cool. We couldn't figure out how to do this in ebook format, so maybe it'll be on the ebook eventually, but we couldn't figure out how to make it work. So, but the paperback is really pretty, in my opinion. And the cover designer flipped the cover on the back, so it looks like this on the back, which is just so cool. I don't know how she did that, but I really love it. So here's Blackwood. Question number 2, what genre is it? So mine is kind of a mashup of historical fiction and supernatural. So it's supernatural historical fiction, which has been a trend lately, and I enjoyed that a lot. Question number 3, what inspired you to write it? So I've always wanted to write a ghost story, a spooky story of some sort. I've tried several times and I ended up quitting. I thought that National Novel Writing Month would help me with that and finishing it. So that happens every November, where you write 50,000 words in 1 month, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it really helped me finish Blackwood. Question 4, is your book self or trad published? So I'm self-published on Amazon, so you can find me over there. I have another book up called Locked Box, which is also historical fiction. Question 5, what do you love about your book? So I really love the pacing and I love the characters as well as the atmosphere of my book. Those 3 things in particular. I think I did really well on that, and yeah, I think that's it. Question 6, what other books does yours resemble? So I took inspiration from 2 of my favorite ghost stories of all time, which are The Woman in Black by Susan Hill and also The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. Those are my 2 favorite ghost stories, and I just think they're genius. So I have some references to those 2 stories in my book, so see if you can find them. And question number 7, what is the scene or thing you are most excited for readers to read? I think the ending, because it's pretty explosive. So I was a bit nervous about how people would react to that, because they will either like it or they won't. Question number 8, what is one thing readers may have missed or not picked up on when reading your book? That's a really tricky question. I'm not sure how to answer that, but I think maybe the dreams in connection to the ghost, because I have some dreams in there that are connected to the ghost in the ghost's story. So maybe that, I don't know. Let me know if you've read my book. So, question number 9, how much, if any, research went into your book? So I had to research the place because I haven't been to Yorkshire yet. It's set in Yorkshire. I've been to England before, but I haven't been to Yorkshire yet. So I did have to research like if they had fall colors or not, and Yorkshire slang, because I do include some Yorkshire slang, because the gardener is from Yorkshire and all the people who work in the manor are from Yorkshire, so I figured they should have some slang to use. So I did have to look up Yorkshire words, which was really fun. I like doing that a lot. And I did have to research the time period quite a bit because I know Tudor England and Regency England really well, but I didn't know post-World War II England very well. So I had to look up things like, did they keep the electricity on, or did they have problems with that? And which they did. They had problems keeping the lights on, so I added that, which gave it a spookier atmosphere. So they had to have candles sometimes, so that made it cool. So, question 10, was your story set in or inspired by a place or places you love or visited? Yes, it's set in the UK, which we've been to the UK quite a bit before lockdown, which was really fun. I really love the UK a lot, and I like visiting, but yeah, hopefully I can go to Yorkshire sometime as well. So, question number 11, what in your book comes from writing what you know? So visiting England is a big one, and some of the other ghost stories that I really love and know quite a bit. So like the Tiara Screw I know really well, so took inspiration from there. Question 12, what did you learn from other authors that you were able to incorporate into your own book? So pacing was a big one. I pay attention to pacing and character building as well as the plot building. Those are the 3 big things I look for when I'm reading a book, and if I really love those things, I pay attention to how they do it. So yeah, thank you, Emma, for tagging me in this video. She will have a playlist for all the videos that are made about this tag. So if you want to do it, feel free to do it. And I also tag Katie K, Heather Mattern, and Diane Marie, who are all writers on YouTube. So you can go check them out as well. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.